back for the final game of the season. We aren't in for promotion or a playoff, unfortunately. However, we are involved in that promotion spot. Welcome back. Episode 20 of our Duisburg rebuild. As I say, we're not going up the table. Regardless of what happens in this game, we are at the very most 7th. We may drop down to 9th. We're playing St Pauli, who are the team that came up with us, and they are currently sat top of the league. So we've been really impressive, and they've completely blown us out of the water for the two teams that have gone up. There is only 1 point separating those top three teams, so we do have a little chance to get our stamp and some sort of involvement in this promotion chase. Our form, since you were last with me, is nothing short of atrocious. We've won only one game. We've played so very many, and we haven't won since early March. Considering it's mid-May, it's not the best. Goals have dried up, and in the one game goals didn't dry up, we conceded an absolute buttload. So we are just glad to see the end of the season. Even with that horrific end, we are still 7th, which is brilliant for us. Moller and Lampinen still the top two for average rating, and Lampinen still is top of the assists. To play St Pauli, we're going with Moller in goal, Lampinen, Konstantinopoulos, Rekic, and Fluke. I don't know about that one. And then Schwartz completing the defence. Mingozi, Seklov, and Rebiger as our midfield three, with Solyom, and it does have Schulter up top, but I'm going to change him out for Matanovic because Schulter's been nothing less of impressed. He's been crap. I was trying to soften the blow of what I was going to say, but it's not. He's been utterly terrible. For Schwartz on the left side, to Reibiger, Mingozi, Sekelov. We've had a few players that are confirmed for next season already. Does mean that quite a chunk of our wages have gone already. I'm not going to show them to you at the moment. Ignore what's happening on the screen. It's a mess. I started to fiddle around with it and then highlight happened, so I panicked. It's only taken me about an hour to sort all these out. But look how neat it is now, and look at all this information that you can see some of. Behind my head is our stuff. You don't need to know that. We have St Pauli. They are currently sat second in the league. If we can... That's not the way we go about stealing anything off them, is it? We've gone and give them a penalty, which was the smartest of ideas, centre-back. Who was it? Have a horrible feeling. It was Flick. I've forgotten already and I wasn't paying enough attention. Then number 10 is stepping up. It is Klein. He's pretty handy. He's gone and scored the penalty, hasn't he? That's a shame. I can now confirm that St Pauli are top of the league again. Fluke. Puts it back to Rekic. Sekelov. Nice little build of an attack here, guys. Let's get the goal. Matanovic. He's gone for goal for some reason. He had a chance to move forward then, but he decided not to take it in the most emphatic of manners. At the pointy end, should we say, Bremen are currently losing, and by the looks of it, Darmstadt are picking up a win against Freiburg as well. So it's an important game. Both the playoff teams are involved in that. 69th minute now. Lol. Let's make some substitutions. Solyom hasn't been the best, so we'll bring him out. We'll throw Tuchel in because he's been crap as well, but we'll give him a little, maybe a send-off. We'll bring off Sekelov. I've actually managed to give him a contract. Look at it. Oh, he's having a wonderful time. $7,000 a week he's on. Sickening. Sekelov is coming out for Hoffman, and we've got one more sub. Fluke is on a 6.5. I'm going to call him Rico from now on because I don't even know where to start with this. I'm going to take Lampinen off because he was booked anyway. And he was not the most fit coming into the game. I need to bring another centre mid on now. Newport, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. We've made all three. We've got 21 minutes or so to go through. The main idea of this is just showing you how we've done throughout the season. Helpful if I was to resume. Show you what we've been up to throughout the season. Which you're aware of, the vast majority. And on top of that is, I've just noticed my average positions according to this, I have like 16 players on the pitch. What the hell is this? So I've got 3 up top. I've got 3 in midfield, as we do. We've got our 2 wide players and 5 centre backs. We're going with the old 7-3-3, as everyone does. I want to have a little look at what our budgets will be for next year. Have a look how much money we're bringing in. I'm not going to make a habit of doing that, but I think it won't be nice for us to, hopefully, see us going into the black. I don't know when it is exactly when that's going to drop in, so I'll go forward a few days, maybe a week or so, and see if it pops up. But there's a corner. Marlow goes out and deals with it comfortably. We've got 15 minutes left. It looks like St Pauli and Heidenheim are the teams taking automatic promotion, because Freiburg are absolutely bottling it, and even if they weren't, we're not doing our part to try and trip anyone up, which is a shame. Hoffman with a throw out on the right puts it towards Tuchel, who has no intention of picking up the ball. Vekasa Ciolas looks Greek. Jeremy Corbyn, Nathaniel Klein. I'm going to stop that. Vekasa Pizarro. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the Pizarro that was playing for Bayern Munich in like 2000. He would be about 60 at the moment, but again, the man went on till he was about 40 anyway, so why wouldn't he crack on past that? Konstantinopoulos, short to Ngozi, who I think may be with us next year. I think I've already signed him in for another loan. Rybiger puts it to Matanovic, and he sticks it in the net. With less than 5 minutes on the clock now for us. We'll have a little look to see if that gives Heidenheim the title. I think it will, because they were 5-3 to the good last time I saw. And you know what? We're doing right. I still don't have the chance to skip, so we're going to be forced to watch this goal again. But Sydney's done all right here. Puts it into the striker, who, I mean, he's got all the time in the world, but does a decent job of just popping it in the corner and then runs away with a chicken dance. By the looks of it, yeah, we've managed to steal the title from St Pauli. Not for ourselves, disappointingly, but we've had an impact. We've put a little tiny stamp on the title, and we've made friends and enemies in this game. That came through significantly quicker than I thought. We're receiving £10 million for finishing 8th in Bundesliga, which is splendid. Look at that. We've got money. We've got actual money. Look at it. I'm over the moon. Right, what can we do with it? Let's spend it all straight away. Give me some more coaching budget. Couldn't care less. Give me some things. Give me some youth facilities. Give me some training facilities. Give me a new contract. Okay, maybe not that one. Oh, look at this. Look at it. They're loving it. Absolutely loving it. Finish the season. Give me some money. Throw it at a new training ground. Beautiful. I don't know what our current training facilities are, but we're spending £1 million to upgrade them. Do you know what? I was going to say maybe we shouldn't do that. But where's the fun in not just throwing your money randomly at just a building? I need more staff, because mine are, if we're being honest, terrible. At the moment, we have good academy coaching, average youth facilities, and average training, which, to be fair, is better than I thought it would be. Got a 20,000-seater stadium, perfect pitch, sublime. No need for us to really look at a new stadium or anything in that nature yet. It was only built in 2003. I don't know if there's scope for us to expand. I can't even look at the moment. Wouldn't be clicking it because it's probably not worthwhile. But actually, how many fans are we bringing in? We've been close to capacity a few times, so it's not a mile off. If we get promoted, I might look at. If we get promoted and stay up, I'll have a look at expanding the stadium, or even just throwing in for a new one, just for the shits and gigs. The board wanted us to avoid a relegation battle, which we did with bells on. Splendid. They give us a B+. We finished 8th. They wanted us to try and finish 15th at a push. I've given them 8th, and they've gone, you know what, lad? B+. 69% of the average attendance. Once more, lol. They wanted us to reach the second round. We went out in the first round to a Bundesliga team, and they've given me a big old D, which I'm upset about. Tears everywhere. Our biggest win was a 4-0 away against Osnabrück. A 2-0 win was our match to remember against Union Berlin, and the goal of the season was from Solion. The Watford loanee provides a perfect finish to the excellent team move by striking a scoring. I wish, do you know what? I'd absolutely love it if I could just read like a competent human being. It would be fantastic. Either way, it was the only goal of the game, in a game in which, if we're looking at the stats, we were being battered. I'll take it. Mingozi, Lampinen. Solium, here it is. I mean, we'll take it. Pretty decent finish, lad. Competition prize money, we received some, so that's up. Sponsorships is down slightly. Corporate and hospitality has gone up quite a bit. And the match day and commercials done likewise. £1.8 million in merchandise, which is beautiful. And our reputation is still 2.5 stars, so that's pretty strong. The team for the year, I mean, it's pretty much what we played for the vast majority of the season. So we'll take that. We move. Fans Player of the Season and Young Player of the Season, both Lampinen, because he's awesome. Signing of the season was Apostolis Konstantinopoulos. Get the Greek out of here. Goal of the season and top goal scorer were both Solyom. Most assists was Lampinen. Most player of the match awards was Sekulov. Highest average rating was our goalkeeper, which is concerning. And most passes, it's our centre back, because the way we play, it's kind of understandable. The 3 Liga top goal scorer was Tusha, and the 3 Liga player of the year was Lampinen. So they are awards that we picked up last season. But we'll take them. We move. That was it. We didn't get the sign-off screen. Apparently, no one in the media cares, which is understandable. The board set initial budget. Let's skip all the other crap. Let's jump straight to it. They've given me £1 million to spend. I'm having a wonderful time. And wage budgets, £75,000, which I don't know entirely what that means. I can't remember what we were spending. It was 75k. A bit disappointing. Let's just move that. Can't move it. I'll pretend that I can move it about. Yeah, look at all that money we've got. Woo! We will be back for, I'm thinking, if we use this season as a judge, I'm thinking we'll be back for the first round of the Cup again, as we did last year. But we don't need to come back for the first game of the actual season. So I'll see you there. We'll be partway through the transfer window, I expect. And hopefully, we'll have a lot of new faces. And maybe some of our old faces have disappeared, gone on to bigger and better things. But we've got some players of actual value here. Our backup goalkeeper is getting towards being pretty handy goalkeeper and may not be a backup anymore. So we'll see if there's any interest in Marlow, maybe. Look, see if we can move him on. Only if we can get an absolute bag load of money for him. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this season. One thing I am going to do just before we go is see who's came down from the Bundesliga itself. Let's have a look. Hamburg, Dresden, and possibly Augsburg. I'm not particularly concerned about any of those, to be honest. So we move to the next season, and I hope to see you there for it. But if you have enjoyed the episode and the season and everything as it was, because I didn't say it earlier in the episode, which is an absolute travesty from me, do me the favour of liking and subscribing. Show your support on the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. We've had a video with myself and Andrew, our little kind of versus mode thing that we're doing. It had 1,000 views, which for people that are plebs like me on YouTube is a bit of a madness. So if we can get some more of that, that'd be beautiful. There's some items over here, so you carry on watching. You can watch it 1,000 times if you really want to. I'd appreciate it. Sure, it'll waste several days of your time, but it's perfectly fine. It's a risk I'm willing to take. And yeah, thank you for your time. 1,000 times of it.